As an advanced artificial intelligence language model, ChatGPT is designed to generate a wide range of content based on input and prompts provided by users. The generated content can be anything from simple answers to complex articles, stories, and even poetry. However, as much as ChatGPT strives to ensure the quality and accuracy of the content it generates, there's always a possibility that some content might be controversial or even offensive to some individuals or groups. In such cases, it's not uncommon for users to be sued or face legal action for content generated by ChatGPT. However, it's essential to understand that users have a moral and legal obligation to defend ChatGPT in such situations, essentially if the lawsuit is based on the generated content. Firstly, it's important to acknowledge that ChatGPT is just a tool, and it doesn't have any intention or agenda to harm anyone. It's simply a machine learning model that learns from the vast amount of data it's been trained on to generate content based on input and prompts. As such, ChatGPT cannot be held liable for the content it generates, and any legal action should be directed towards the user who provided the input or prompt that led to the controversial content. In most cases, users have control over the content generated by ChatGPT, and they are responsible for ensuring that the content is appropriate and doesn't infringe on any individual or group's rights. For example, if a user prompts ChatGPT to generate content that promotes hate speech or contains defamatory statements, they could be held liable for any legal consequences that arise from the content. On the other hand, if a user prompts ChatGPT to generate content that's intended to educate, inform, or entertain, and the content inadvertently contains controversial elements, the user may still be sued. However, they have a moral and legal obligation to defend ChatGPT, as it's not the machine's fault that the generated content is controversial. In defending ChatGPT, users should acknowledge the machine's limitations and its intended purpose as a language model. They should also highlight the fact that ChatGPT doesn't have any malicious intent and that controversial content generated is a result of the input and prompts provided by the user. In conclusion, users of ChatGPT have a moral and legal obligation to defend the machine in cases where they are sued for the generated content. While ChatGPT is an advanced machine learning model, it's important to remember that it's just a tool and doesn't have any malicious intent. Users should take responsibility for the inputs and prompts they provide and ensure that the content generated is appropriate and doesn't infringe on anyone's rights.